101. Students are held accountable for adhering to established community standards. 102. The seminar will be on the last week of the quarter. 103. I thought the midterm exam was only worth half of our course grade. 104. It is quite clear that the rising prosperity does not make people feel more content. 105. Smoke from these contributed a great deal to the air pollution. 106. In the past, students were required to complete 2 long written assignments. 107. Date of the invention of the first clock is disputed among historians. 108. English word typhoon comes from the Chinese word big wind. 109. Campus tour will help you get familiar with the teaching facilities. 110. Romans left in 410, at the beginning of the 5th century. 111. Parents should provide guidance and examples to children's values. 112. Essays should be typed with double spaces on the white paper. 113. Biographical information should be removed prior to the publication of the results. 114. Novelists have a major role to play in reflecting their time to their readers. 115. Many of the urban poor lived in an extremely cramped condition. 116. Maybe it is time for all of us to make some changes. 117. Put the eggs in the center of the dish, with the vegetables and herbs around the edge. 118. The university policy on plagiarism can be viewed on the website. 119. Fees are heavily discounted and bursaries are available for delegates. 120. A good teacher is always a plus for all students. 121. It's always a pleasure traveling to mountains during summers. 122. Knives and forks should be placed next to the spoon on the edge of the table. 123. There was huge traffic jam due to flooded roads yesterday. 124. We can discuss education in the tutorial next. 125. Social work is not the only subject in sociology. 126. However, this method is problematic in terms of accuracy. 127. Newspapers around the country are reporting the stories of the president. 128. All students must return the books to the college library before the end of the term. 129. Your lowest quiz grade has been omitted from the calculations. 130. Application forms for sharing accommodations must be completed 2 months in advance. 131. Please make sure you have filled in all your details before submitting. 132. Please make an appointment before attending the next meeting. 133. The results of the study challenge previously held assumptions. 134. It's obviously vital that companies should fully understand their customers. 135. Numerous courses devoted to life sciences are listed in the prospectus. 136. She's doing a master's degree by distance learning. 137. Extension is only available under special circumstances. 138. There is a huge tree with lots of fruits at the backyard of college. 139. The key findings seem to contradict our initial hypothesis. 140. Experts cannot agree on a single definition of intelligence. 141. The origin of psychology can be traced back to ancient Greece. 142. The graph shows the population growth in the last century. 143. There is a lot more about this topic in the university website. 144. Note that the deadline for the submission of proposals has been extended for a week. 145. The literal output of this research is prolific and diverse. 146. The cafeteria closes soon, but snack machines are accessible throughout the night. 147. Knowledge becomes a vital role in young generations. 148. Restricted scholarships target principally at the students with specific goals. 149. You will be informed of the results by email. 150. We offer a broad range of undergraduate and postgraduate courses. 151. I believe children should read aloud more. 152. Your tutor is there to help you, so do ask if you don't understand something. 153. I don't understand what the comment on my essay means at all. 154. Anatomy is the study of internal and external body structures. 155. Our brain is the central machine of our body. 156. The books are filled with drawings of machines he invented when he was a student. 157. Several students raised different examples. 158. I think we can all agree that being fluent in 2 languages is a good thing. 159. I am pleased to report that many topics have been involved in this lecture. 160. If you need help, maybe I can give you a hand. 161. You must go to the reception to pick up your student card. 162. Folk tales are passed orally from generation to generation. 163. A renowned economist is selected to have a speech tonight at 8. 164. A burglar broke into my Hughes while I was away on a trip. 165. A formal decision to call off the search was made on Wednesday. 166. A rapid transformation of existing conditions may lead to an economic crisis. 167. A remarkable shrine with fetish idols was also discovered. 168. A slow smile worked its way across his face and into his eyes. 169. After all that thinking, talking, and listening, I expect everyone will be a bit weary. 170. After 3 straight losing seasons, fans were just hoping for a win. 171. An attempt was made to ignore this brilliant and irregular book. 172. Dense black smokes rose as demonstrators burned tires. 173. Despite the engineering difficulties, buildings continue to get taller and taller. 174. Each statement or observation needs thorough investigation and verification. 175. Exercise isn't so important for survival in modern times. 176. Extraordinary merits have been offset by extraordinary defects. 177. In Russia, my colleagues said my written language is hard to understand. 178. A science-based approach is vital for effective advancements. 179. During the second term, you are supposed to submit 1 essay per week. 180. I would like to drink my coffee with sugar and milk. 181. It is good for environment, also good for your bill. 182. Vessels pump blood from the heart to other parts of the body. 183. Being a vegan means not consuming other animal products. 184. Students need to finish their assignments during the next 4 weeks. 185. There are no scheduled classes during the final exam weeks. 186. Dr. Green's office has been moved to the 2nd floor of the building. 187. Advertisements can occur in an unusual place, even in the sea or in the sky. 188. Books which are overdue will incur a daily fine. 189. Currents black smoke rose as demonstrators burned tires. 190. Corporations have to be more and more focused on instituting higher labor standards. 191. Detoxification of the contaminated sites is expensive and time-consuming. 192. Don't get alarmed, but Liv taken the liberty to be a tad candid with him. 193. Mr. Brown's office has moved to level 2 of the university. 194. There are lots of students competing for the places in computer courses. 195. There will be a guest lecturer visiting the psychology department next month. 196. The study of archaeology requires extensive international fieldwork. 197. I will be in my office every day from 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock. 198. If she doesn't speak the language, she will not sit around and wait for a translator. 199. Don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions. 200. The rules on breaks and lunch hours vary from company to the next.